Hello and welcome once again to some Omnifactory. Dragonheart here with oh another fun day I think. Today will be a lot more interesting I feel. We do have a goal in mind. I hope everyone's day is going very well. Let me know how your days are going. And yeah, I'm very excited to get back into this. We did end up finding a diamond vein yesterday. It did not take me long to find. It's actually pretty close to where we had some other veins, so it's fairly easy to get to, thankfully. I was actually surprised by how soon I was able to find it. The reason we're going for some diamond right now is, well, one, we need it for repairing our tools. And it's just nice to have some diamond. I don't know how high we need to go for this. I think where that is perfectly fine. Yes, I think that's where we want to be. Make sure we use torches so we can keep this lit up for you guys. But other than that, yeah, I've been having... I started another world just off camera that will not interfere with this world. So, what I do need to do is figure out how to keep the bookmarks. Okay. There's a way to do the bookmarks, I think, to where they don't show up in both worlds, and only one, because we will need to have separate things done for those. But today's goal, what I am wanting to accomplish myself, I would like to have, by the end of the day, 8 obsidian furnaces, starting into the LV age. And yeah, that's about it. Well, it doesn't sound like a lot. It is actually quite a significant project, I feel. That is a lot of stuff, and I am not too happy with the size of this vein. I thought this was going to be bigger. Maybe it is going to be bigger than what I think it is. Right now, it is not what I was expecting. So we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe as we go down, it gets bigger. Something like that. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough, though. Let's go ahead and break these. Get it kind of looking a little bit better there. But yeah, I've been... had quite a bit of fun last night, just off camera. I'm hoping today we will have a lot of fun on camera. Because, like I said, we have a lot that we have planned. So what I need to do for this is I need to get 2 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of copper, 2 stacks of silver, 2 stacks of gold, 2 stacks of diamond, and then 56 obsidian. Quite a bit of stuff to get and gather. I feel we can do it. And then I also want to explore some of the Lost City stuff so I can get some books in order to make the crafting stations. These things I am starting to realize are way more powerful. But yeah. Very, very excited to do that. This is the easiest way to make books, is to do the Lost Cities exploration. So it is it is farther this way, so that's good. I'm hoping we can get 2 stacks of diamond in this vein. If not, well, that's gonna be a wee bit of a problem, and we're gonna have to change our goals a little bit because we'll have to find some more diamond vein, another diamond vein. It almost looks like we're gonna fully have this vein mined out at this rate. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it does look like that's gonna be the case. There we go. We really need to get that water out of here. I think it's going to cause a problem here shortly. Oh, man. There we go. Sweet. That's out of the way. Don't worry about that anymore. Okay, let's go mine down here. That's 3 more. Yeah, this is going to be it for the vein. I'm actually shocked by how light this vein was. Oh, no, there's a little more down there. Definitely not going to be no 128 diamond, though. That is for sure. What a disappointment. Get rid of that. Let's hope no ores went down there, because that's going to be annoying. Nope. Okay. It's like 2 more layers. Okay. Let's see. That is it for that. Now the last remaining things is go down this way, and that'll be it for this thing. That's not exciting. That is majorly disappointing. I'm gonna actually... Come on. There is nothing else. Okay. We only got 62 diamonds. 50, that was a super small diamond vein. What the heck? The DM's diamond. Speaking of which, I do need to open the notepad for that. Quick. That will only take me a few minutes. There we go. Perfectly done. As I wanted to. Escape that because we're not gonna teleport. Oh man. We've gotta try to find another diamond vein in order to accomplish this. Of course we come across black granite. Now, another thing I want to do is be able to start smelting quite a bit of whatchamacallits? Trying to think. Cobblestone into stone. That way. So that is some silver. We can start progressing into some better building materials. Not 100% sure if we'll be able to get to that, though. But we are going to try. Now, what I could do is change my plan a little bit. I don't want to. Which is why we're going to do a little bit of searching right now. We'll spend, let's say, 20 minutes max searching for another diamond vein. If we can't find it within that time, we will stop looking and go work on something else that I know will potentially help us. Okay, that's annoying. Is there something up here that I can do? Boom. Not really. Just follow this path. It looks like it's just leading us around. But nothing open. Except for that. That might lead to something. Let's go find out. Like I said, I'm pretty disappointed in how the size of that diamond vein. I just am realizing there is something I can do with my scanner. So let's go ahead and change common ores out in the inactive tab. And just have it do rare ores. That way it is not going to detect like all the stuff we don't need. Yeah, we've already been there. Not what we needed. Damn it. Another coal vein. Oil sand. We'll go this way. We are going to be lighting this up a bit better than what we have been. Bastonite. Monzonite. Alright, neodymium. Is that a torch? Or something else lighting that up? I can't tell. Go ahead. We're pretty far down. Neodymium's pretty rare, apparently. There's something bluish this way. That is aluminum. Okay, I think about lava. Still back there. But nothing new. Yeah. Nothing. Head this way. See if potentially there's something that I can do over here. And I don't know the range for this. Exactly. Ooh, looks like we got something new here. What have we here? I like seeing something like that down here. I don't know how far it is down. It's nickel, isn't it? Yeah. If we scan it, it should be right here. Yep. Not what we wanted. I was hopeful. But alas, it was not meant to be. Oh, wow. Nope, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. Mistakes were made. Major mistakes were made. What the heck? Yeesh. I'm trying to block this off and it's just not letting me. Maybe that's the last one? Nope. Looks like there's some there still. Come on. Okay. Ooh, do not do that in the future. Got it. We do not have any more torches. Oh, bother. That is definitely not a diamond vein. That is normal coal ore. Is there by chance a new diamond vein somewhere nearby? No. Charge right here. Nothing. That's probably saying diamond. But we don't want to look for just 1 or 2 diamond. We want a lot of diamond. Man, we are not getting lucky at all. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, man. Do I have any sticks on us? No. Ooh, are we able to do this? No. I was hopeful. So, those are useless for some reason. There's something this way. Olivine. I don't like traveling in the dark. This is a really great... This is probably nickel again, isn't it? Cobalt, yeah, it's another nickel. So it looks like my idea is working. Let's do, so I've set home EMP. We're gonna go make some more torches real quick. That way we're not in the dark for so long. Speaking of which, we need torches here. Perfect. And then cobblestone can go here. Ores go in here. More cobblestone stuff. Getting our inventory cleaned. That's better. Ugh. That was a sneeze. This, let's put in here. Fertilizer, we'll put there. This lumber axe for that. Slash home TMP. This time we have torches. Lots and lots of torches. Oh. Nothing that way. 96 durability. We gotta be careful now. 94. 92 durability for 1 mine? That's excessive. Oh, that's really blue. Is that? Let's switch hammers. I don't know exactly where it's at. Bingo. Found it. Make sure DM is diamond, yes. So that is a new diamond waypoint set. So we didn't have to wait 20 minutes for another vein. Very nice. Glad to see it. And it looks like this one's a lot more sizable. A lot more. Holy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get what we need here. This is it. Especially when we already got 19 diamond ore. Barely. Starting in. And of course, I'm gonna be annoyed by the gravel. It's just how I am. Oh, see me. Yeesh. Looks like we have pretty good luck today. Cleared one diamond vein, and now we got another one. Clear. Let's hope we have enough inventory space to clear it. There's always that possibility that we don't. $46 diamond already. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy. This is what we have been waiting for. The diamond veins. And running into a redstone vein. Oh, great. Not really what I need, to be honest. It's for that to happen. I want to save the inventory space for all my diamond needs. Let's go ahead and mine this way. Torch. Yeah, I like the peaceful atmosphere. Well, not what I meant to say. I like how peaceful feels with this. We're not worrying about having to fully light up things properly. We just need it to kind of make it where we can see what we're doing. How's our diamond doing? We have a 2 stacks at least right now. Not to mention we've got how much looks like on the top. Go ahead and mine those real quick. 2 in some cases, but we'll get that cleared up in a bit. Careful. Probably should have started 2 higher. Maybe. No, because it's not really that much extra we're having to do. It is a little extra. Well, it's not wasting time at all. Clear that much cobble out of our inventory so we can collect all this stuff that's on the ground. We don't want that to despawn. Thank you, Diamond Vein. And he goes farther down, too. So we're not going to fully clear this right now. I thought about it, but it's not necessary. Considering we have almost 2 stacks alone. This is what we've done. And now we're at 2 stacks, I believe. Yep. I don't see the 3 stacks. Let's get a little more diamond. I want a lot. And I mean a lot of diamond. But I don't remember how much we had from the last vein. I know it wasn't a ton, but it was a decent amount. It was in the 50s. Okay. Here we go. I think that's gonna be plenty. Slash home V. There we go. We have achieved that which, well, the first part of what we wanted. Getting the coal, the diamond. Not to mention, it's going to give us a decent amount of coal ore, like I said. I don't know if I said that, actually. A lot of graphite. Diamond. We have full 3 stacks plus extra. Perfect. Oh, yes, that's what you got looking for. Okay, let's put the coal up for now. And then this can go to... Yeah, that's good. 6 of these. I don't care about the proper math. I really don't. Nice. And we're gonna want to smoke a lot of that up. At X tones, just so you guys know, we are aiming for this kind of stuff because it's gonna allow us to create things that are gonna make the base look 10 times better. I don't know exactly what I'm wanting to do. It's definitely not. Yeah. It's gonna be kind of hard to get the stuff we need. So we're gonna need a lot of ink sacks and sometime. This requires charcoal, which is, ooh, that's easy. But X-Stone tile requires stone, slab, and stone. So this is a primary reason why we're wanting to get into X-Tone. There's just a lot of... Speaking of which, where's that X-Tone V? Zane... Venna. Yeah, I don't know where the actual... Interesting. Maybe... Ah, it's right here. It's stone tile. Flat lamp. Dealing it's really... Okay. Yeah, that's looking nice. Now, it's not going to help us for some of the other resources, like silver, all that other stuff. We need to go mining, though. So, iron, I think, will be our first goal. Because we don't have a lot of iron. We have some, but not enough. So, we don't need to worry about that right now. Would like to repair that though. You are getting a decent amount of experience. So, this is the reason I'm wanting to partly do the diamonds. Is because each one of these requires 5, but it takes only 4 to repair. So it is cheaper than having to make a new one each time. I know 1's not a lot, but I do want to save on diamonds as much as I can. So doing that would be extraordinarily helpful. And then once we get an enchantment table to level 30, get some books and all that, we can start getting into breaking, which is essential almost. Because it'll make these last like 3-4 times longer than normal, and then once we get some bags with holding, it'll be even better. Something I do want to look up. Do they have miners? No. Okay. So, I actually thought that I would be able to get an LV miner. That is a different version of Gregtech. So, this is good to know. Other versions of it have a miner. This one does not. It has a different type of miner, which we won't be able to get to until HV. So, we've got a lot of progress to make to get to that point. Two stacks of diamonds plus extra. What we wanted to see? Let's freaking go. Alright. So iron is the first. Alright. So we've got magnetite and limonite, MG and LM that we can go to. I think MG because it's also going to give me gold, which will help us do 2 things in one vein. Bingo. Oh man, it's dark. Now it's not. Okay. Now this, I'm sure, is a fairly sizable vein. So let's start progressing it. Yeah, there's appetite involved. Great. Iron. Magnetite. So, appetite, that actually could be useful. Because, if I'm not mistaken, it gives me appetite, which Phytogrow can be made into fertilizer, which will help us make some really good stuff. Well, just grow things faster. We don't need to worry about food at all, so that's not a problem there. Looks like we need to go 1 higher, 2 higher, 3 higher. Wait. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. 4. I very much underestimated how high this thing went. Good. Another? What the absolute heck? Okay, that's as high as it goes. As I say that, it goes higher. It's always hard to tell just how tall these veins are, really. But this is, so we're at 55. So 55, and then it goes to 43. That's more than 10 blocks of stuff. This is, oh wait, this is our calcium fall. Oh, this is like a combo vein. But still. I don't care. We're gonna get our gold and iron within this vein. No. No. Stop doing this to me. Why? Why? It's even higher than I said. What the heck? Oh, no, it's one higher. This vein is absolutely insanity. And then eventually we will get a void satchel as well. That is going to be very essential. Now that I'm mentioning it, because it'll make it to where cobblestone will not be a problem anymore. Man, what the heck? Now this whole process is going to take several hours. Not all the mining, but like processing ores. We'll start with iron next. Then we'll need to get copper, and then silver, and then we'll already have the gold, which we can be having processed while we're away, while we get the copper and silver. Seriously? That might be the end of this, hopefully. Because this is ridiculously sized. I'm actually kind of in shock at how big this is. And as you can see, just how much cobblestone. That is how much inventory space we will be saving when we have a void satchel. Combined with at least 2 bags at the second tier for satchels. Yeah, I want to get at least 2. Boink, boink. That's the only problem about this. Having to start at the lower point and then go up, it's a lot of maneuvering. Now, I forget exactly what vanadium magnetite does. I do need to check that. Use. Yeah, so... Magnetite... Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure that out. Now, I was watching someone else do some of this, and there was a really good method for, whatchamacallit. If I can think properly. Doing the ore processing once you get to MV. There we go. Words finally come out. So nothing else there. That is all iron. That is all coal. So we don't have to worry about that. Just one more. Yeah. We don't want coal right now. Glad I did that. Oh, looky there. That's nice. Now it's probably gonna be a point where we're not gonna fully clear this vein. Just, I mean, seriously. There's no reason to right now. Got 2 stacks of that. We just need 2 stacks of gold. I mean, And to see how much gold there's spread out, we'll have more than enough to be able to do this. Let's start over in this corner, I think, would be better. If I don't regret saying that. Oh boy. It is dark. Yeah, just look at that. Look how much farther we have to go. Yeah, I can't wait to get satchels. That'll be way more inventory space. I'm wondering if I should be aiming for holding forward instead of unbreaking to start. No. Holding can happen after unbreaking. Unbreaking is way more important. Answer my own question. The reason I'm saying unbreaking is more important is due to saving on diamonds. I mean, it will save a lot of diamonds. Because I remember the previous world that I had of this that I deleted yesterday, that I shouldn't have deleted because I could have done that off camera. I'm not going into that. That was stupid. When I did that. But nonetheless, I had Unbreaking 3 on 2 of my diamond hammers, and man, did they last forever. It was like 3-4 times as long lasting as just these normal ones as they are now. Gold is doing decent, still not 2 stacks like I wanted it to be. Great. Come on. Now I know the gold is scattered quite a bit more throughout the vein than magnetite. So it's kind of understandable that we're not getting as much gold. It still gets a little annoying at times though. But we got more than enough to get 2 stacks of gold in this vein. And I think I'm not sure calcium phosphate. Why are we not getting any tricalcium phosphate? I'm pretty sure I mined some. Maybe I haven't. That's kind of surprising. Turn of events. I know there was some there. As I toss my diamond hammer. Let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Okay. There we go. Now we have some tricalcium phosphate. Not that we need it. It's just I was kind of wondering why I didn't have any. First we got the annoying dirt. It's gonna cause these kind of issues. Actually, that's gonna be a good opportunity for me to collect some dirt. Let's take advantage of this. Grab it. That way we can kind of have a free farm plan going along with this. 49, we're very close to the 2 stacks. Bingo. Okay, let's clear out with this area first. Well, that's exactly 3, so let's go this way. Yeah, and my other world that I started yesterday after this, I think I don't even have Diamond or Vein yet. So, it's a little bit behind this, obviously. The reason I'm doing two worlds is so I can kind of just under. Well, actually, I shouldn't be, now that I think about it, because it's just going to distract me from one world. So I'm probably going to stop doing that. Although I do like having a world. Ooh, I know what I can do. I can start doing the next pack and see how different it is than Omnifactory. That, so I can start planning that pack while I'm playing this pack. That's actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Wasn't supposed to do that. Oh. Boom. We got 2 stacks of coal, or gold. Very nice. Iron, we have way more than what we need. But we need a lot of iron as it is, so the more iron we can mine, the better. I kind of want to just cap off my inventory with ore. And then maybe go hunting some cows and sheep. Collect some very much needed resources. We need leather and wool, I believe, to make satchels, and then we need to craft buckets, which will require a hammer, in order to get the void satchel, because we need buckets. 2 buckets, in fact. I think. No, 1 bucket of lava. Okay. But, as you can tell, very cheap. Now, I want to get to this here right away. This is going to be 4 extra rows of inventory space with 2 of them. Which means we'll have all this inventory space times 2. Well, not times 2, but we'll basically have 3 of this inventory space. Our original and then the 2 backpacks combined. Yeah, twice. Space. Whatever. Mathing. Not the best thing to do on stream. But we do it anyway, because we like to. Punish ourselves. So. Now, I just want to make sure. Yeah, this is going to be plenty. We're going to be done here. I want to see if there's lava nearby. That way I can just teleport here. We might have to go somewhere else. There's some lava right there, actually. So we follow the torches that we placed, we can find lava. Brilliant. Now, I believe I do have those chunk loaded, so let's go ahead and get stuff started to smelt up. Yeah, those are done. Alright. 2 seconds. Sure no cobblestone goes in there. And then those go there, that goes there, that goes there. Cool. Alright. So grab all the diamonds out of there. Diamonds I had. 48 more diamonds. Boom. Almost 3 full stacks. Okay. Next, iron. Four stacks. And we will split these. And now we're going to need even more than this for iron. So at some point we will probably head to the... Ooh, we can do that. Oh, we can get a bucket. We can get a bucket. Heck yes. Grab that much sticks. There's a hammer. Now, the reason for doing that... Now, I want 2 buckets. Because I want to get some water over here. In this area. And then... You do the lava thing. Yeah, we got lots of wood going on. We got a nice little dirt path that we've started to build. Go ahead and build it out one more. Come on. There we are. Go ahead and place these in here. We do need a little bit of light. It's looking pretty dull. Yeah, that looks better. Even this lit up. Lots of iron. Now, I do need to wait because I will be upgrading these immediately to iron furnaces along with getting another 8. So, the reason we're doing this many 16 furnaces is because it requires 2 diamonds to make an obsidian furnace. Diamond furnaces. So, we need twice the amount to just get 8 obsidian. Which is why we need 2 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of gold, 2 stacks of all that other stuff that we need. Copper, silver, yada yada yada. Smelt a lot of cobblestone at some point. Get lots of coal at some point. Because we do not have a lot of coal. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 stacks here. Makes me not confident being that amount. So coal is definitely going to be something we need to take a look at more. But we can go ahead and put that module back in. Because we'll be able to use it. We still have a lot of energy in that, actually. Wow. 500,000 and it's still at 496,150. Okay. Now, the reason for getting these upgrades for furnaces is because it gets faster and faster over time. The more you progress in. It doesn't save fuel. I'm very curious about obsidian, though, if it saves fuel. Oh, that felt good. So I'm hoping 1 coal can do, like, 16 items in an obsidian furnace. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct. But you know what? We will find out. Yeah. We're not worrying about machines quite yet. We're going to do a lot of microcrafting, though. Oh, get something sweet. Hmm. Hmm. When did my monster cat die? Seriously. I don't understand why it does that. There's random days where, when I have the Monster Cat going for my live stream, that it'll just, pause, and it's like, I didn't tell you to pause. Man. So I don't know how long that was. I do apologize for that, though. So, great. Keep a better eye on that in the future. I've always needed to. It's just not the easiest thing to do all the time. No, come on. Icky. Now it's time to upgrade all these. Here we go. And no, we're not placing all 16 of these. We're only placing 8. Alright. It is going to be faster now. What I'm thinking about doing... do a whole bunch of this. We need to split this into that many. That's how we're going to split it. Get a lignite coal in first. Before we start the actual processing. It's not going to be twice as fast, but it is going to be quite a bit faster than what we were doing. Alright, iron furnaces can go in there. Bucket. Put the tool in there. We need 4 diamonds for that. There we go. Just like that, fully repaired. Takes 4 levels, which is not ideal, but much of a choice. And as you can tell, it is smelting up quite quickly. Now, I want to get that done, that way we can have gold going while we're gone. Doing our next step. This is our next 2 stacks. And then copper, silver are our next 2 goals. I think after that will be diamond and then obsidian is all that's left. So I'm going to see if I can find a big lava pool, which I think is not that magnetite, and just mine up obsidian right now with some water. So overworld, get water. Ooh. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I really am stupid. I can put the gold in here and let it go. I forgot this has 2 stacks of inventory space. Brilliant. Oh my word. There we go. Then slash home G. There we go. Follow the torches, I said. Ooh. Slash home Spio. Slash set home Spio. Because that's gonna be a better coal van, I think. Light oil, whoa. A lot of light oil. That was scary. Bingo. And what do you know? There is a beautiful copper vein right... Wait. I don't really like this vein. Oh, what do you know? There's already... Yeah, no. Boom. Okay. Need 56 obsidian. That would mine 9 at a time. How annoying that would be if we couldn't. Just making sure we get a lot of this changed out. There we go. Okay. Looking for 56. That is why I'm doing it like that. Yeah, we lost some. Yeah. Eesh. That's brutal. It is brutal. Does not want to let me have my obsidian. Number 56 is all we're looking for. That should be it right here. Oh no. Oh. Don't ask me how I survived that, but we survived. Barely. Too scary. Alright. Well. Don't tell me it's right here. It is not. Very nice. Way over here. Wherever this is. You hear a lot of bubbling lava, partly because it's down there. Hoping there's nothing this way. We'll find out shortly. This is all mainly copper with some iron mixed in. So, shouldn't take too long to get multiple stacks of copper. Yeah, I can't wait till we get a wire mill for stuff. Ooh, man. Normally don't sneeze like that. Liking what I'm testing with that. Oh. Double check something. Okay, everything is looking like it's working right. Perfect. Oh. Ignore the gravel stuff. That stuff's annoying to mine. Okay. Good to know. Be careful. Holy. Let's cap that off. I don't want to fall. Again. Into that mess. Oh. No, thank you. I'll pass. We didn't grab a bucket of lava yet. I think we're gonna hold off on the bucket of lava. Well... Don't think we should. We can get some... cows hunted. Then we'll go straight and, doing what we want to do there. We'll just need some tin as well at that point, but I'm not worrying about that right now. It's not a priority. It's so deceiving when there's ones like that. How much copper do we have? 1, 2, we got more than enough. So, what I'm going to do, since we have enough copper, head straight to a silver vein. And that is SL. Oh. Another copper vein right next to it. Huh. Oh well. Here's what it is. Got a salt vein right there, or that is black granite. Well, 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 this is quite the vein. I think that's as high as it goes. No. Another one? Yeah. Now, Galena is lead. We're looking for silver mainly. Okay, we're not gonna mine there because I don't want to mine lapis right now. Glad to know there's lapis, but it's not what I'm looking for. Great. Silver. We're gonna need 2 stacks of silver. Nicely done. Once we get a magnet, things will be easier too. That's for later on. We get a lot more power. I do have a plan for sugar cane early on. I'm just trying to think about the best way to really get it automated. I know observer clock and all that with piston and stuff. That'll be easy. Just a vacuum test is gonna be the problem. We're gonna have to do some kind of system where it does like a hopper and do a with water and all that good stuff. I think. I've done a lot of that before. Just make sure we're not over working our inventory. 49. Yeesh. Very nice. Okay, we've got a stack of silver. Just need another stack, and then we're good to go. To get all that we need, resource-wise, for the obsidian furnaces. Finally! That. Cobble, no. Annoying dirt. But it can clean at stuff like that. And cool, great. Not what I needed. You know what? I don't. No, 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 no. That's almost the wrong thing. That was scary. How much silver are we gonna get through here? As much as I was hoping. 36. Yeah, Galena, lead, and then silver. So it's actually a Galena vein, not a silver vein. I guess it really doesn't matter. $59. Oh, we are so close. Nope. We're not doing coal ore. Yeah, that part annoys me. Let's get rid of andesite, diorite. We need the obsidian to get rid of cobblestone. There we go. There it is. That's the silver that we needed. Now, for a bucket of lava. Now, I know there's lava nearby, so I can see it on the mini-map. Oh yeah, so let's just hop up this. Bingo. Alright. Everything done here? Yep. Very nice. We got the gold we need. Next up is the copper and silver, right? Yes. So we need 2 stacks of copper, 2 stacks of silver. We'll do it like this. At the same exact time, we'll be finished. Well, relatively. And then our next goal, the cows. Actually, what I'm going to do, set a spot for where I'm going to put some water, and I'm going to put the lava bucket there. That way I can collect the water bucket as well. It's going to be a problem, though, because yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Actually, no, there's a way to get that to work, I think. Yeah, there is. Brain function a little bit. Okay, we see some sheeps this way. Why? The sunrise. Bye-bye, sheep. Ah, there it is. Yeah, well, it looks right. We're going the wrong way for the cows, but we're gonna get some sheep first. And we're just after wolves, all we're after. I hope there's a lot of cows where we're headed. It doesn't look like there is. That's disappointing. I disappoint. Now... Okay! Another good source of, leather. That is such a bad sound. But we don't need horses in this, so... Not do this in real life. It's very cool. But we need the stuff. They're giving experience, I guess. Level 19! Very nice. 7 leather. That is nowhere near enough. We need at least 9. Well, I guess it is near enough. But not near enough at the same time. If that makes sense. Yep. Let's see. Got copper. About. Oh yeah, the silver's over this side. It's almost done. That's nice. Let's grab 2 cobblestone. And take care of this little issue we're going to have. There we go. Infinite water source. Check with the lava buckets. Okay. Satchel. Yes. That is what we're after. We don't have 10. Okay. At least we can keep the bucket. I forgot we gotta do that. That in there. How much tin do we have? Ooh, we do have 2 stacks. That will work. I think we get those spread out, and then we can collect our copper and silver. And then once this tin is done, we can then upgrade our furnaces all the way. Finally. Okay. That shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and get our blacklist there, or whitelist there, so we can stop getting all the cobblestone in our inventory. Do that in there. We need the obsidian, black granite we don't need in our inventory. That there. And I just realized we're 1 leather shy. Nope. We made the satchel, so we're fine. Brain didn't catch up to where I was. Then 2 stacks of gold, 2 stacks of diamond, furnaces. Let's get going. Let's get this set up. Come on. There's 4 left. Great upgrade to obsidian. And get 2 satchels. What does it take to get Invar again? 2 iron, 1 nickel. That should be doable, I think. That's working fine. Yep. There we go. Make sure we get the quest reward. I don't want to have to remake stuff. If I can help it. Gold furnaces. Time for diamond furnaces. And then I'm going to do a test with the next upgrade. So I believe it's like this. There we go. All furnaces have been accomplished. That was our first goal for today. Okay, this UI is very confusing. So can one coal do 16 items in this, or does it still do only 8? Well, it does more than... But I think if you split it properly, it does do 16. Okay. That's what I wanted to check. Perfect. Very, very nice. Look at that. Satchel time. 2. Exactly what we wanted. And then I just realized we're gonna need to smelt up stone. Do we have coal? We do have some coal ore. Yeah, not as much as I thought we had. Yikes. Yeah, let's get this set up how we want to and just hope this works like we think it will. And then we got 6 of them. Okay. Very good. That is going to save up a lot of time. Split those properly. Then it'll be time to do some more coal mining at some point. Great. Alright. So, I don't think we have any nickel. No, we do not. I think I have to go mining for it. Before I do that, blacklist cobblestone. Blacklist cobblestone. Just so those don't pick stuff up. That should lead us to the nickel, I believe. Bingo. How far up does this go? Or another one. Yeesh. That looks like it's it. Perfect. Oh, inventory is so much cleaner now. What we've been waiting for. So yeah, getting the crafting stations. I think they're called crafting stations. Yes. Those are going to be a necessity coming up. Next. How much nickel? 33. Plus the garnerite, which is also nickel. Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes what does what in this pack. These packs. Especially since they don't have the, like, FE or whatever tags showing. The chemical composition tags. I'm thinking that might be enough. No. We need at least 60. We don't need a lot of nickel. And we need to get that on the blacklist. I hate when those torches get picked up and they get into a satchel. There we go. That'll make things easier. Look, it's smart enough to fill out the first bag, and then as it fills up, it's going to go to the second. Okay. Very good. So it should have... Yep. That was it. Why did I not have stone smelting when I was gone? That would have saved so much time. How much coal do we have in there? Okay. Doing this so we don't potentially waste coal. I do not want to be super wasteful as of this point. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Difficult to remember to do that every time. Probably won't worry about it in the future. There we go. Holy smokes. That is fast. grief. Well, we don't need to worry about stone for a while. And we can finally start making our base look better. Oh, it's gonna be nice. But what material we're gonna use, that's another question I don't have an answer to. We're gonna want 2 iron, 1 nickel. Do 6 of that, and then we need the nickel. Which, honestly... Okay, we can do it that way. That's gonna save a lot of time. So really, in all honesty, it does twice the amount at the same speed of the diamond furnace, which is basically twice the speed. Kind of. If you want to call it that. Feels great to be at this point. Yep. It was 1, 2, 3. Nine in bar. Beautiful. And then tin ingots. Nuggets. 1. Thankfully. There we are. I just realized I kept the stuff in it, which I guess could have avoided it, which would not have been ideal. Gotta be careful. That was reckless. Super reckless. Now, there's no getting the next one quite yet, so we're not even going to look at it. Alright. So here comes the next question. Use of stone. 21 uses. That's not, well, 21 pages, but 63 uses about thereabouts. Stone cauldron instead of an iron cauldron. I don't know what the difference would be. Isism? Scroll on hotbar whilst holding left shift to cycle. Does that mean you don't even need the chisel in making these? Is that what that's saying? Okay, not... I kind of like the 2 and the 3. And that is actually going to be very, very cheap. Okay. X-tone tile, that's what I figured. Factory... Oh, no, 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 no. You did not give me the option to do factory tiles. I love these things. Yes! Especially this blue wire frame. That is like my favorite one. Ooh, and that one looks good too. Okay, I'm glad I looked at these recipes. This... Laboratory block... Oh, it had the chisel. Futura. You need like ME controller. Yeah. I wonder if it'll do connected textures if you do that. Lava stone, water stone. Mm-hmm. My absolute favorite Tyrion. Literally my favorite. Right there. Okay. Um... How expensive the chisels are cheap, so that's good news. Tyrion is very cheap. You get 32 per iron, 8 stone. Let's just see what else can be done decoratively with stone. So yeah. Tyrion looks like it's going to be the best. Well, it's one of my favorite. I didn't say it's going to be the best. It's just one of my favorite to build with. That's going to be a tough one. Yeah. We're going to mine up all this cobble. That's going to be annoying. Maybe we should wait until... Where is those quests? Where are those quests, I should say? Not here. Seriously. Right here. The exchanging gadget. Something we can make now, but we don't have the capabilities to charge. Yep. Seems pretty typical. If I am going to be honest. Very well. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things made for that. The only thing is the stone. There's also the... It's just so many other options, too. Factory block. There's a nice blue wireframe. That looks pretty decent. Or maybe it's a blue frame circuit. These are... That's a little bit more expensive. I'm thinking we go Tyrion with something kind of white. I kind of want to do half a stack of Tyrion. Well, it turns into more than half a stack, but it turns into 16 stacks. So, we need chisels now. I'm probably gonna need quite a few. Let's say at least 4. I don't know how long these are gonna last. Let's get 2. Wait. They made it to where it doesn't have a durability. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to see. happen. Alright, this is gonna be the stress. I do not care. Oh. Okay, we need to pick that up. We're not losing our anvil. Thank you. I know what would happen if I try to do that. Oh. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks so much better. Completely forgot that this was in here. The obsidian, let's get rid of that. We do not want that as our base. Our base at all. Let's mark the center. But yeah, this is... Yeah, that looks way better already. Now I'm just trying to figure out exactly how big. And I think we've already messed up. Yep. I kind of wanted this chunk by chunk. I hate when I do that. So that torch should mark where we spawn in at. No, no, no. Yeah. We want the inside boundary to be the white. So it'd be like... I know how it is I want to do it. Just hard to explain. This dirt pile is going to have to change when I get there. Actually, I like the auto change thing. No. That's annoying. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's helpful. So you only do 36 blocks at a time, seriously. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, I can only do a 6x6 area. Okay. Alt, normal. Yep. We can change our respawn point as we need to, so... I really don't care about wasting the dirt. I probably should have put it on something to begin with. Now I'm thinking about it. I didn't, so we're just gonna waste it. Extra time, but you know, it is how it is. Now I think about it, I could probably make the excavator, iron excavator. Actually, I can make the diamond one too. That would have been helpful. Oh well. You're gonna learn. Realize too late when you can do stuff and then you don't do it. So we got this kinda how we want that to be. Place one of these in each corner. But as you can see, it is looking much more elegant. We still have a ton of Tyrion on, which is the thing. Let's turn that off for now, because that's going to get a little annoying until we can get the stuff we need. That was a lot of our stone, by the way. More. We're about to use it, I think. Okay. Just looking for anything that kind of looks really whitish and would go along well with what we have going on. Marvel kind of looks nice. We'll be honest. Almost thinking the shiny plates for that, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Auto chisel. That requires power though, so no. X-tones, zit tile. We kind of just want something plain. Schism. So this is just stone with more stone stuff. I believe it's like this. And then stone in the center. That's not nearly as much as I was expecting. And then it's... Yep. Okay. Ooh, that... Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is going to work exactly like I want it to. Only problem is we're going to need a lot of stone. And we don't have a lot of cobblestone. Which means we're probably going to have to remove our void upgrade thing. Oh, I'm so happy right now, knowing what I know now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're gonna have to smelt that much more. At least. I like how these furnaces are exactly where they're at. And I like that the obsidian furnaces only use... It uses half the fuel for twice as much. That's what a diamond furnace would. So, 8 blocks for what? 16 blocks for 1 coal compared to 1 coal doing 8. Talk about resource saving. I think we're gonna change our respawn point to right. I don't know yet. Yeah, and then we're gonna wanna do it this way. Yeah, it's right here. So we'll expand that way next. When we get more this stuff. I don't know how much that'll do for us. This is the start of a second... We're starting into the 4 chunk area. So the sooner we can start getting into the... getting more stone, like the cobblestone gen, whatever it is. That is going to help massively. I think this fits pretty well with the Tyrian, with its not super white, but it does kind of give a factory type feel almost. Nice concrete-ish looking. I just love the Tyrian routes. Tile. Finally. Something that looks good. I actually feel more confident expanding my base with it like this. So now we can start making more of that. Balance, and then it was this. Ism. I don't know, I keep doing that. The habit, I guess. So, go ahead, get these next ones done. I don't like that it only does 6. I wish it did more. That way it could be faster. We're just gonna get these 2 chunks done with the Tyrian and this. And then once that's done, we're gonna stop expanding for a little bit. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay. We expand this way now. Okay. Technically, we could do floor for this. It is 2 by 2. There we go. Especially considering what's going to happen next. That's good to have it already set up for that. And that saves so much time. Ridiculous. I've had to place 36 blocks officially. Does it for me. Looks like we'll have enough room, thankfully. Normal. Okay. That is 2 more. Total 4 chunks worth of placement. We have a lot of room to expand now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the design for right now. Like it, don't like it. What do you think I should change? If you think I should change anything, I would really like to know. But I think I am very happy with it myself. But I hope you guys do too. I don't know if I want to change it. This looks pretty sleek to me. How do I want to reorientate things? Next question. Yeah, let's stop having that collect stuff while we're in the void dimension. Oh, obsidian itself. Okay. That's why I was confused. Like, wait a sec, something's not right here. But no, it's fine. It is fine. And then we want to split these evenly between each other. There we go. Now this is what I was questioning and how I want to do this. I think like this. Maybe we put them over there. Yeah, let's put them right here. Yes. That's perfect. So we have made really good progress thus far. We are not done for today at all, though. We still have quite a bit more I want to get done. I want to get to the LV8. I know that's a lot of work. So, yeah. Infinite water. Let's go ahead and place it, like... where should I place it? Thinking right on the chunk boundary. Place this right here then. Not that we need to. There we go. Made it look like it was intentionally designed to put there. That was kind of cool, actually. I am not very decorative inclined, so... like I said, don't feel offended if you guys think I should change things. I'll consider it. not saying I will do it, but I would consider it. Then these will want to eventually swing around to here. So we can have that there. So this right here. So we just changed our void set from set over there. So we're not in the way of anything here when we place stuff. We'll have a lot of room to expand that way. And kind of start expand out. So we can load 50 chunks, which is honestly quite a bit, considering we have 4 loaded, and this is how much space we have. I am very happy. I did not think we'd be this at this point right now. I'm kind of surprised. Wow. Okay. Well, our next goal, I think, should be to get more resources. First off, I want to start exploring some of those, whatchamacallit, towers. So let's just go straight to home O. That way we can start exploring the buildings in Lost Cities, and start getting a lot of really good loot. Mainly looking for not looking for chests, but we will take chests. Wow, I got lucky. No way. Under pearl. So that is actually going to be very, very useful coming up shortly. Well, I shouldn't say shortly. Oh yeah, these can be activated now. I'm not finding what I wanted to find. Let's grab one of those just to have on hand. Looking for bookcases is what I'm looking for. Just to get that known out there. We don't need another potion thing. Cauldron would be helpful. Take that. Okay. I think that Prey building. Let's go to the one next door. Very easy to get lost in these sometimes, though. This building right here is gonna have what we want. See? Exactly what I said. Oh, that thing is gonna be nice for this. I should mine those, but I don't want to. Just be careful when going up because it can go really fast. There's like 2 directions you can go. We're not gonna light this up. Just gonna say that because there's no point. We're not gonna be here very long anyway. Just so we get enough books for an enchantment table. If we can find an enchantment table, that would also be nice. We'll be able to make it with the obsidian that we have and other things. Ooh. Dark steel, a bucket. Grab all that. Okay, thank you. I know some of these have enchantment tables. I don't know which building it is, but I have seen buildings with them. Just saying. Okay, so no, there's nothing. I'm kind of surprised by how limited. That's not what I want to do. Ooh. That is something we need. Really? I'm not getting as many bookshelves as I want. Another anvil. Yeah, having lots of those is just smart to do. We're not gonna keep that one. Unnamed thing. Nice cooking, nice explosive capacitor dud. I have no idea what that is for. So I'm not gonna use it. We're not gonna do too much into that stuff. Just things that look useful. You know what I mean? Okay. Next level. Nice. Brewing stand. Not nice. Okay. Next level. These towers are tall, by the way. Nothing that way. Kind of weird that I had it locked off like that. Oh, yay! More books. Cauldron we don't need. How many books do we have? Yeah, not enough. We need lots of books. What we're doing right now is we are searching mainly for getting things when we have experience. We'll upgrade our hammers and all that stuff. That's what I'm looking to do. And we're gonna need books to reset the enchantment table. Wow. Our inventory's filling up fast. Not liking that. More books. Yeah. All the books. I want all the books. And all the quartz too. That's extremely useful, so you don't have to mine quartzite veins early on. It's gonna save a lot of time. And it's just free quartz, so what's there not to like? Alright, let's check out this one. Seems like a good idea. Maybe. Man, I figured it'd be day by now already, but it's not. Come on, just give me an enchantment table, please. That's all I want. Now. And more bookshelves. I guess I want more than what I just said, so. Yeah, this thing is overpowered for this. Now these look, these are massive. Another Ender Pearl. Okay. That is super helpful. Super helpful, because then I can do a range upgrade. But I want to find specific ores. I hope I have enough diamond ore to be able to do that with. I might not. Who knows? Oh, I so hope so. Clearly, that was a small tower. We're gonna risk something. There we go. Okay. A little bit of risk. What do we have in here? More buckets, that's nice. Don't have to make more of those for a while. I wonder if this building is going to be worth exploring. Well, I got some books, so yes, already. Nothing in that one, huh? That's surprising. That's connected to another building. We're not going to go in there. I am not liking the building tower. I thought it would be much more. Another empty chest. I've not explored this one before. Why are all the chests empty? Another dud. Ooh. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Enchantment table. Another 2 ender pearls. Well worth exploring. I did not think it would be. There we go. How many books are we getting? Yeah, we've got a lot. We need to free up some space. Diamond and emeralds. Not bad. There's some kind of water nearby that I can jump off the roof with. Please. No. Okay, let's go to the void dimension then. Ugh. There we go. So, how do I want to organize all this stuff is the next question. Nether quartz. We'll put this stuff here. Redstone, coal. Yeah. We don't need food. A lot of this stuff there. Dark steel. Books here. Anvil there. Cauldron brewing stand. Pumpkin seeds actually will put over here. Beetroot. Quartz. Definitely put there so we know we have it. Yeah. Where should we put our enchantments set up? Thinking right here. We'll get some bookshelves made. How many do we need to make? That's the part I always forget is how much to make. 24 ought to do it. And then the enchantment table goes here. How many levels? 30. That's exactly it. Okay. So we have 6 extra. Let's just place them. I want 2 more. Just to kind of close that off. Oops. There we go. Heck yes. We got our enchantment set up, we got anvil, we got basically everything we need to really start this pack. Yeah. Auto smelt, no. That can't have anything. Yeah, holding 4 on these, and then I'm breaking 3 on each of these hammers. Game over. You've won. Literally. Okay. I don't chat. Anyway. A Schism and X-Tone. We don't need those anymore. Let's put the books with the wood, because it is kind of interrelated a little bit. I like that it kind of has a closed off section where you only have one entrance. I like that. Yeepers. So we have 4 slots there with those. Iron Lumbrax, Chisel. Chisel, let's put in this one. With the tools. Is our next goal... I think our next goal is to do a big coal vein. Because we are going to need a ton of coal once we get a lot of resources. Yes. I have no idea how big that vein is. Just saying. I know how to get to it. Perfect ball. Make sure we light up stuff. Oh, yes. Nice big coal vein. That's what we're looking for. Really? So, from Y level 54, I think that's where we're standing. 4, 5, 6, 57 to bonk, 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 bonk. 44. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to eliminate all that. And it actually goes higher. Okay. Is that the highest? No. What the? You're kidding me. Talk about a coal vein. We're cooking with fire now. Or grease, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. I don't think we're gonna have any problems in the future with coal. And what I'm really hoping happens is that we can get efficiency 4 on the pickaxes along with Unbreaking 3, because then mining goes insanely fast, it's extremely durable, and yeah, just good things all around, you know? That was it. That section. Leave one in for that. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, yeah. This is why we get satchels. With how much longer we're gonna last in mining. Okay. I'll make sure that's on. Here we go. Don't ask me how much coal there is, because I have zero clue here. I just know it's a lot. A lot of coal, a lot of lignite coal. It expands this way decent amount too. And then one this way, two this way. This is Minecraft cool, but we'll take it. Just helps out a little bit. Where? Ah, you have to go do this wall. Yeah, because once we have a big backstop for coal, it's gonna make it easy for us to get, like I say, a crap ton of copper, redstone, lapis, all the other good stuff that we can get. And then we're gonna fall. No, we're not. Okay. I thought we were. How much coal ore? Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my. Yeah, we're brilliant. I want to go down there to get that, but I also don't. So we're gonna leave it. Losing that much is not gonna be a problem. Just saying. Yeah, I don't want to mine any of that stone brick. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're almost out of durability on the durability for that one. We'll move on to our third hammer. We didn't repair our first hammer. When we should have, probably. This is going to give us a lot of experience. Processing all the coal we get. That's what we want, though. Want the experience gain. Wow. Seriously. How many more blocks? 3, 4 more blocks than this one? It's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 blocks of coal so far. Stacks? Not blocks, stacks. We'd say we got 11 blocks. So no, it wouldn't be. Blocks is not a lot. Stacks is a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Having that nearby. Having to... Oh. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to go up pretty high, to be honest. And of course, that's going to annoy the everything crap out of me. It has to do that for some reason. You know what, we're gonna worry about that later. Let's get this section filled out. Removed. What durability are we at? 241. Okay, let's just keep an eye on it. Here we go. I remember I did not want to break that. We're down to 3 hammers now. Oh well. Supposed to pay attention, I didn't. That's my fault. Not a big deal. Just annoying that I have to make a new hammer if I want to get 4 again. It's only 5 diamonds, I know, but still. It's 1 extra diamond I didn't need to spend. Yeah. Man. Do the same thing here. Now, this is the part I don't enjoy having to work with is that. Because this cuts through it, and then it's going to want us to go upwards, I think. No, it's not. I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. That's surprising. There's a lot of coal. So if you thought we were nearly done with this vein, we are not even close. That's not even close to all the vein. It moves clear over here. I think it goes up 3 chunks. Is that right? No. It goes up way higher. We're gonna have to figure something out here. Time to do the other side of the vein. Just the beginning of the vein, really. It's insane. It always amazes me how these coal veins just the veins in general, how much stuff is in them. I mean, we're already going in our main inventory and having 2 stacks of coal just right off the bat. That should kind of show just how insane the generation is. Now imagine having holding 4 on both these right now. That would be an extra 4 rows of inventory space per backpack, which would be a total of 8 more rows. So that's what we're aiming for the backpacks. It's gonna hurt. Not bad, but it does hurt. No coal there, so we're fine. Just pick it up so it doesn't void. Do energy lag or whatever. I knew there was way more. I never like it when the veins are next to buildings like these. Imagine how much ore is being overrun due to that. Absolutely insane. Yeah, we're not going to need coal for an extraordinarily long time. Oh. Attacked him unexpectedly. Piper. Wait, you what? You want me to give you attention? Almost 3 hours in, and we don't even have anywhere near the goal I wanted to have. Last goal. We might not get LV today, which is fine. I need to get a lot of resources gathered. That's really what I should be doing. Maybe I'm gonna change the goal. Yeah. It's not realistic at this point. Unless I just live stream for another 4 hours. And then it might be realistic. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream for another 4 hours, though. It's possible, but kind of unlikely. And down one? Ah, that would have made it easier. Okay. Clean up all this dirt. Five stacks of coal in our... Are you serious? I kind of want to... We're not going to get this full cleared. There is just no way with how much more we have to go. We still have... 1, 2... This is 1... And this one's 2. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. And then another one. So that's... basically 3 more phases. And we're not even to that part on this. I think that's what we're gonna call it coal main. Yeah, like I said, not way above my expectations. And then... that does not go there. Alrighty. How much coal are we going to get out of all of this? A lot. And Kitty Cat, do you mind getting out of the screen, please? I kind of need to see what I'm doing. Just a little. What could you sniffing at? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. 22 stacks of coal. Wow. Um, let's split that kind of evenly. We're gonna do it like this just so it can do what we want it to do. I'm glad it's smart enough for that. So typically, so it's gonna take 8 coal for 2 stacks. Oh, heck yes! And you like to be in the way. Hey, can you lay down, please? Please? No. Is his answer? Mr. Piper? Hey, can you lay down, please? Please? You want to be in my lap? Hmm? Answer to that is possibly. Come here. Come here. Oh. There we go. Oh. We need lapis. Mm-hmm. That's how much excess coal we have? Okay. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um. Yeah, how are we gonna split that up? Because there are differences. Uh. Maybe we do it this way? Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do. Let's get to it. Um. How are we doing this again? Or like this. Yeah, we're gonna gain a lot of experience, is my goal. Oh! Yeah, we messed up. Oh well. Doesn't matter, we're gonna have more than enough coal. Process it all, why not? Well. Restock it. Not that we're gonna need to. Yep, I think we're good on coal. We don't need any more. At all. So that would mean we can finally start getting copper. We can finally start getting more iron, redstone, lapis, all this other really good stuff. And yeah, we do have a lapis LP. We don't need a lot of lapis. So what I'm thinking about doing is just grabbing some. We've got 36 levels right now. A little bit of lapis, grab quite a bit of redstone. And then once we get back, see, we'll only be able to get one hammer upgraded. I don't know. Efficiency 3. No, thank you. Are they all gonna be the same? They are. Of course. That's stupid. Just saying it is. In my opinion. Don't hurt me. 5 buckets. What do we need? Plenty of diamonds. Make another one. Yep. Lapis! There it is. Heavy oil. Interesting. No, we're not gonna do. It doesn't do that. It'd be kind of cool if it did. This also runs into a quartzite vein. Yeah, that's exactly where we want to start. Like I said, we don't need a lot of lapis. We probably already have enough. Okay, this is going to be a problem. It's the oil. Heavy oil. I don't like that, but you know what? It is what it is. 28 lapis ore, that's all we need. RS being redstone. See? That's all I wanted. Let's get rid of that. Is this the top of the redstone vein? Yes. So I'm just going to say that's about these veins. It may not look like much right now. But it's way bigger than you guys probably realize. And I mean way bigger. We're going like 10 times. Because the quest book, if... Yes. Massive veins. Massive! Redstone's the last thing we need to complete this quest. But we need to complete this quest first, which we need a lot of iron for. I'm kind of surprised they don't do the other quest first. Did make more sense, too. In my opinion. Not to mention these things are loaded with redstone. And actually, we are going to take a quick break. I need to go use the restroom and just stretch out for a little bit. So, if you give me a few minutes, we will be right back. BRB. All right. We Alrighty, guys, we are back from our break. Let's go ahead and get right back into it. Oh man, that feels a lot better. I am much more involved now, and yeah, let's get to it. Oh yes, lots of energy. That's really good. Nickel, yeah, we'll take a little bit of that, just a tiny bit. Like I said, these veins of redstone are just ridiculous. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go until these two hammers are done. Well, as far as we can go. We're not gonna break them, but we're gonna go until their durability is to where we really can't do anymore. Great, red granite. Now, this is what I'm curious about. What is the use of red granite? Red granite dust also gives a small pile of uranium-238, and it doubles each tier for the chance of that. But electrolytes, we can. Ooh, that's not very useful, but it is kind of interesting. Al2, KLSI, Ka. K is potassium, aluminum, silicon 3, oxygen 8, potassium feldspar. Um, in an electrolyzer, and the use of this, you can electrolyze it into. That's kind of what I figured. Potassium, aluminum, silicon, oxygen. Bingo. Yeah, because there's 13. Um, it's something I've started to realize with the Gregtech is potassium is one element, aluminum is another element. There's 3 silicon, and then 8 oxygen. 8 plus 5 being 13, which is why it asks for 13. So it's something I've just started to realize why that number is like this instead of just 1 being all of that. Just a way to make it more reasonable and not overpowered. But aluminum dust, there is a very, very powerful way to get a lot of aluminum dust. And that is, if I can find it, clay dust. Especially if you would find potentially like a terracotta biome or thing. Gives you 4. And just, yeah, it's just a lot. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I was just curious of what red granite does. Okay, that's it. That is annoying me. It has. Read this last. Until more respawn and annoy me more. Because you know that's gonna happen. Found a good use for red granite. Bye bye, lava. Oh. Don't have to worry about burning up due to that. If I landed it. Knowing my luck would have happened. More than likely. Now, I'm not going to be able to actually say how much redstone is here. I think I've said that before, but it would not surprise me if our inventory fills up before our hammer breaks, due to how much redstone's here. Let's just put it that way. And that's what all that coal was doing there. In the middle of a redstone vein like that. Oh man, that's ridiculous. And then once we get into the DNN, deep mob, or DMN, deep mob learning, or no, it's not deep. Hostile neural networks, HNN. There we go. Once we get into that, we will be getting a lot more experience, because the overworlding matter, if you right click on with it, gives you experience. So we'll definitely be working on getting that automated at some point. I don't know exactly when we'll get to that, but I'm definitely going to go through a process and figure out exactly how to do that. Hmm. We're going to need a lot of tin also. Tin, copper, those are going to be used very heavily. What I'm kind of thinking is rushing, at least for the wire mill, getting at least 3 circuits. That way I can get the CEF and then move directly into the wire mill. Because what that'll allow me to do is just save on a crap ton of wires, and I don't have to use. Because normally I will batch craft a lot of circuits. Good thing I paid attention to the durability on that, because it was about to die. Usually make at least 15 or 16 circuits, usually right before I even start LV. But due to the price of wires, we're just gonna aim for 3 circuits. Get, for, I don't know what they are. The thermal capacity things. They don't like 10 million RF. Put them in the CF, and then start charging those. So we have power for our wire mill, and then we can start really batch crafting the wire and circuits. That's really what we're going to be held up on, is the wire, just due to the insane wire requirements. I like how it's only 1 higher on the roof. A lot of whatever version of that stuff it is, aluminum, be useful, but right now I'm not going to worry too much about it. Hmm. So, I mean, there still is a very good chance we'll get to the LVH today. I'm just not 100% sure. Do the resources I need. Longest part, obviously, resource gathering. And then processing the ore, not super long, because the furnaces are super fast. Let's remove all this dirt. So like I said, redstone vein are, according to the quest book, massive, and they are. What I would like to do eventually, once I really start learning Gregtech, getting really involved with it, I'd like to attempt to make my own Gregtech pack based in a sky world, but with some differences. I want to make it kind of to where it's similar-ish to GTNH, but more intentionally done for skyblock. I know there's a sky grind, but I don't want to do that. I want to have a pack where it's like Gregtech New Horizons, but purely like a true skyblock start. And not the ridiculous sky grind. Anyway. More dirt. Points. But I definitely want to learn more on how to create mod packs and stuff. Also, I think it'd be fun to take on create a new mod pack project. Especially if it involves Gregtech. Gregtech is such a... It is a very interesting mod. I just can't give it enough credit. It is amazing. We'll tie. That's cool. Yeah, I don't remember how much you get per redstone ore. 6. So, 1 stack will give you 6 stacks of redstone. Just think about that for a second. 1 stack is 6 stacks of redstone. 12. 18. Many more. Many more. Many more. Many more. Not to mention, many more. Many more. We've got probably more than enough redstone to last us through the LVH. So, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna end that mining adventure here. Now that I'm thinking about that perspective of, oh, we're getting 6 stacks per stack of redstone. Don't think we're gonna need any more redstone. Okay. Be careful and only put in ores. There we are. Oh, yeah. Uh, that's all the redstone we're doing. Dang it. Well, I try to get it exactly like this. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of experience. Mm-hmm. Smokes. Um, yeah. All that redstone in just that little amount of time. I just... Why? Why does it let me get that much redstone? I think we need redstone for a while. Especially when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have that much redstone again that we can process. Essentially, except for the 5. Subtract the 5 out of all that, and that's how much redstone we have again. Time for the lapis. That's cobaltite. That's fine. Mm-hmm. There we go. Lapis lazuli. And this quest is technically done. Wait. Excuse me? Something's weird with the quest book. It should not have allowed me to do that. I don't think. Well. Fun. I'll be honest, I did not anticipate live streaming this long today, and I still feel like I'm going strong. So. Wait. Excuse me? Um. I don't like that. We're already down to 33. Okay, we need a book. And then lapis. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Insight. I just want to see if they're all going to be Insight 3. They are. Efficiency 1. I like Efficiency 4, but I don't want to do that and not get on Breaking 4. Nope. Okay, we can't do it. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nope. Hmm. Alright, well. Hmm. What a shame. Hmm. Steel plates, black quartz, or quartz vein. Interesting. So if we can find a quartz vein, we have a chance of getting the black quartz, and we could do that. Would almost be worth aiming for rather than doing what we're doing. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Kind of surprised we didn't get Unbreaking 3 to show up. Hmm. Good news, we got fully repaired hammers. Bad news, we don't have the experience we need. What I can do... I think I'm gonna do this. So... yeah, we've capped the storage on a storage drawer full of redstone. Still have more. Okay, at store. Okay, so if we have 2 emeralds, we can go directly. We can go diamond. Okay. That'll work. Yep, that's right. I almost thought I did something wrong. Wait, does it have to... Has to be a frame drawer. Great. I guess what we can do is have this for another resource. Guess I should have paid more attention to that. So, frame drawer was a chest and then 6 sticks. There we go. And then... And then 2 diamonds? Yeah. 512 stacks of redstone that we can do. Alright. So... 8 more stacks of redstone. That way we can get the experience we need. Yeah, that's gonna make a major difference. Hopefully we'll be able to get our breaking 3 on one of them. At least. Maybe a holding instead, I don't know. So we have 96 stacks of redstone. That is absolutely ridiculous. 96 stacks. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm a little shocked right there. Sticker shock. Spellbound. I'm kind of surprised we're not getting what we want. Unbreaking 1. Spellbound 1. Spellbound 2. XP boost. XP boost. What the heck? Make sure they're all the same. What the heck? Efficiency 2, power 4, aqua infinity just for the cheapness. I think we just have to go with the efficiency 3. Smashing. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Unbreaking 3. There we go. Oh, that's what we've been wanting. Hmm. That's insane. Holding 2, protection 3. Nope. Still no holding 3, huh? Efficiency 4, no. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. If we can get an unbreaking um 4 book, that would be great. But we do have one unbreaking or unbreaking 3. My bad, not unbreaking 4. I don't have unbreaking 4 in this pack. Efficiency 1. It's nice to have efficiency on both of these. I just wish. What does smashing do? Um, no idea. Let's grab a lignite coal and see what happens. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, we tried to get 3 unbreaking 3s, but only got 1. But we have the opportunity now that we have this hammer We're going to put these two up here, so we know that we're going to enchant these two. That when we get the enchanter, we have a very good chance. Is it? We can get 2 Unbreaking 3 books. And enchant those with Unbreaking 3. So we are not out of anything really, which I'm very happy about. Okay. So we got 64 magnetite. Is that all the iron we have? And my monster cat died again. What the heck? Would it stop dying? I don't get it. And my cat's in the way again. Hey. You need to move, please. Can you please move? Please? Lay down. There you go. Yeah. You just want a belly rub? Is that what you want? Nice belly rub. Oh, yeah. You're happy with that, huh? Very happy. Oh. Oh, cat, you're a mess. You just love being in the way, don't you? We have 1 stack of iron that we can really get. Ah, I take that back. 3 stacks. So with that being said, just 3 of these. And they will be done fairly quickly. Let's do 1 stack of iron into raw iron and make the tools we need to make. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference. Come on. You're almost done. Only 8. And I wish that gave experience, but it doesn't. There we go. Wrought iron. Let's grab the hammer, mortar, sticks. And now we can begin the process of getting a file. And then saw, which 2 plates, file, hammer. And it's just this and this combined. Wrench, I believe, is this with a hammer. That's iron. Careful. Hey, no, you don't get to eat my hot Cheetos. They're my hot Cheetos. You don't get those. Cat. Trying to be ornery. Oof. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Hammer, file. Oh, which way was it? I lost track. Ah! That's correct. And then these 3 plates, 3 rods, and 1. One, two, three. 1 gets turned into a screw. There we go, and then 3 plates. And then I don't know. Screwdriver, file, hammer. In that order. There we go. Bingo, bingo, bongo. Look, we need. Got satchel. Already done. Long time ago. Don't know why that was locked behind this. Ridiculously easy to get. Hopper. Yeah, technically. We got a stack of it. Now, the only problem is rubber. How much dirt do we have? 30? Let's do it in this section right here. Wow. That was horrible. Jeez. I cannot place things correctly. Life to me. I don't know what's going on with me lately. Didn't I grab some rubber saplings? I guess not. I thought I did. Is it 4? Huh. Yeah, that's confusing. I was very sure I grabbed some rubber saplings, but I guess not. And there's one right over here. Perfect. Easy access. We're actually making progress now. Finally. There we go. Any other rubber saplings nearby? Any? Yes, 2. Actually. I will take them from this blood. Bring them to mine. That way I can grow them over there. Not worry about it. Just a quick look over here. See if there's any. Not see. Ooh, I am seeing 1, 2, 3. Yes. Nice and easy, so I don't wait for them to grow. Yeah, because the more of that we get, the better. Come on, I can make that. See? I knew I could make it. Where was the rubber trees I saw up here? I know I saw some. Okay. There's one more. Yes. I am correct. It was indeed. Great, it's raining. Go figure. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. I'm gonna place these every other one. That works. Now, it wants me to do the plant ball, slime ball, rubber sheet thing. Unfortunately. Even though you don't need to. But we'll go ahead and do it. This is a wave. Rubber. Okay. Well, we made it to that point. Anyway. Rubber, and then... that quest is already complete. We're actually making progress now! Anyway. We need 4 chests, 4 crafting tables, and 4 books. Quest complete. Surprise. And these things are gonna save a lot of time on a lot of stuff. Alright. You can only save, I believe, 9 recipes in each one. And having 4 is exactly what you need for a circuit line of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We should have copper. There it is. Not a lot. So we only need 3 circuits. How... let's do exactly what this quest says. I think that's gonna be the best way to go. Although I think right now, it's been nearly 4 hours. We have made a lot of progress today. We've gotten quite a bit of mining done. We got an Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4 Smashing Hammer, along with 2 Efficiency 4 hammers that we're not bringing with us because I don't think we'll need them due to just the insane power that this one has. It will be able to keep up with a lot of stuff for us. Just want to make sure that this isn't, yeah. That, still not happy about that, but you know what? We can do, before I call it for a day, we are gonna wait until it gives us a holding 4. On this. Section 1. XP boost. It's just not giving us the holding that we want. What the heck? There it is. So once we get to level 30 again, we will be able to get a holding for Satchel. That is where we are going to be calling it for a day. I do appreciate everyone who's joined. I hope everyone's had a very good time. Again, let me know what you guys think of the base. Just the chunk style that I'm going with. Does it look, at least does it look functional? How do I want to phrase it? Does it look like it will be alright to have this as my main colors? Main two things that I do. That's all I really want to know. Other than that, yeah, we will be back probably again tomorrow with some more of this. I'll be going to my other world. And actually, I might be going to Omnifactory now that I think about it. Off camera. And playing a bit of that to start getting an idea for that pack, which is probably going to be fairly similar to this pack, but a little bit different at the same time. Anyway, we will see you all next time. Drakkenart